build in your head, and some of the you might say some things that you don't mean to say. But my thing was not to come towards black women is that I don't like all black women. My thing was say what I wanted to be understood as to say is that a lot of black women come for me. I know my platform is full of black women. I do know that, but some of them are on there for the wrong reason. They're not only there for me. They on there to make the bad comment and all that, which is fine. It's fine. Because, like I say, I'll get paid for that, whether they good or whether they bad, which is fine. And that's why I let them stay on there, and that's why I allow them to stay on there and say what they got to say. But my biggest thing to you to answer the question is that I get bound up in my head and I read the comments, and and it is what it is. So,
Miss Meadows, I want to say something to you, if I
yeah,
may. You know, when I got on this internet and I started managing cat, I got a whole lot of backflash, as I'm sure many people know. And it was one point where people were saying that Kenny Lee this and Kenny Lee that. And one of the biggest things they put out on me was that I was stealing her money, okay? And so, do you know how many hundreds of thousands of people that was putting all kind of, and I just want to say this to you, that was being negative, talking about me. I mean, just dragging me every which way but loose. I saw those comments. I saw the videos. People were going like all of that. But I realized that if I be silent and don't say anything, the truth will soon come out. And so I had to deal with that for a long time, believing, because the truth spoke for itself. They knew I never took anything from her. But a lot of people didn't know that there was initially a skit. And so they believed what they wanted to believe. I would spend the rest of my life trying to sit here and tell people that I didn't do this and that I didn't do that. So sometimes you have to see things, but don't see things. And being on this social media, I had to grow some thick skin, because these people will say things to get up under your skin. Just like I know you was into it, and I'm not going to even call their names, with some other social media influencers. You don't have to respond. You don't have to say anything. Keep doing what you're doing, because when you go back and forth with them, they'll look for a response. And believe it or not, they're using your name just to get their crowd, that's what they do. People say, well, people clout chase. Well, let me tell you something, baby. Some of the greatest people on the internet are clout chasers. So you cannot allow these people to say this and say that. They're going to talk about Miss Nettles. They're going to call your name, your joke, whatever they want to call. They're going to do that. You know how bad they talked about Kenny Lee? And let me tell you something, Miss Nettles. I was so unbothered. And to this day, I don't give a damn what they say about Kenny Lee. Because at the end of the day, as long as I'm getting my baby, I'm going to tell you something, Miss Nettles, and I'm going to be done. I'm going to let some other people talk. If they not doing the 3 F's, if they ain't ucking me, feeding me, or financing me, I don't give a damn what they say about Kenny Lee. So you just gotta hang with your girl, Miss Nettles. Hang with your girl, Kenny Lee. Because baby, I'm telling you, this internet is something. Social media, people love drama. That's what they come for. They come for straight drama, and you giving them what they asking for. But you don't have to. Just keep fixing Charles lunch. Stop fixing them lunch, dinner, and whatever, But keep doing what you're doing, because some things, when you have a name like yourself and you say some things, people are going to take it. They waiting on your downfall. They waiting on you to say this, that, so that they can have a response. And sometimes, and I like what you do, you'll go back and you apologize, because you're human. And I know when you see comments about you, I know it's hard for you to sit there and just look at that stuff. Because I did the same thing, but sometimes you got to just be like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm not going to respond, and just keep it pushing. That's all. You got to be unbothered on this social media.
Well, let me say this, because, and this is not, I'm not trying to offend you when I say this. I don't follow your page, but I do see a lot of your content. I do see a lot of stuff that you do. And it seems like your feelings get hurt a lot from a lot what people say. You are going to, everybody not going to like you. There's a lot of people on here that don't care for you, don't like you, or whatever. That's fine. I mean, it's a lot of people don't like me. So you just going to have to stay focused on what you came here to do, and focus on it, because you're not going to keep on being able to apologize to people. you are most definitely going to lose a large fan base if you constantly let people keep getting to you, and then you like, okay, let me go and apologize. True enough, your feelings may probably were hurt. It would hurt my feelings if somebody was coming on here constantly saying and picking at me and picking at me. But that's where, because you say you are an icon and you are this celebrity person, you are going to have to put yourself in that position as a celebrity, as an icon, and know the hold. You're gonna have to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Yes, just pick your battles. I don't think everybody wants to counsel you. I think we just really want you to be genuinely sorry for what you're doing and move better after that. That's what I said. You can apologize, but if your actions don't depict that apology you just said, then it kind of like, hold on. That's why I kept mentioning that you already had a mishap earlier this month, and then you do this again. It's kind of like, wait, you just apologized and said that you were sorry and really apologetic, and people thought it was sincere, and then you turn around and do this and say even, something even worse. So that's just my mere suggestion to you. If you're going to be an icon, behave like one. Be iconic. You don't see these big celebrities sitting here responding to every little thing. Look what Cardi B just did to that influencer. Like, Cardi B, like, no, do you not know you're Cardi B? You don't always have to speak on everything.
Right. And I think you can come back from this if you genuinely show what the people are looking for. I don't know what it is that they looking for, but if they see that you are genuine with what you're saying and doing, because even your ex-manager was like, I don't think Netta meant it the way he was like, you have to see how people been coming at Miss Netta. You got to see how they was, he said he see both sides. So if you just, I feel like you probably can change around. This internet is something else. I mean, I done seen people do far more worse things than what you done said. And I done seen molesters and all these type of people gain a fan base, and they ain't got no business having no fan base. So you just got to stay focused.
So, Miss Netta, what do you think?
But that's what that's another thing that I'm saying. Just like y'all telling me, stop responding and all that other stuff to the negativity stuff. That is what I'm going to do. So whether my fan base decide to leave or whether they decide to stay, I ain't gonna beg I'm not gonna beg nobody to do nothing for me. It's gonna be up to them. So it is what it is, So if they don't see a growth in me or whatever I do and stuff, they can just go and exit. They don't have to sit there and watch me, So that's what I've been trying to get through the whole time. You don't have to sit there and make bad comments and stuff about me. Just don't watch me.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Are they bad comments because they don't necessarily enable the delusion you're putting forth? Or is it because that's their real opinion?
There you go again. So what do you mean by delusion?
Yes, it is, because everybody doesn't have to agree with you. Like, everybody don't agree with everything I'm saying right now on this panel. But just because of that, I'm not going to say they hate me. I think that you use the word hate instead of dislike. You should say they don't like me. And everybody's not going to like you. You should know what comes with it. Everybody's not going to like you. So if they see some things because they necessarily don't follow you, like Angie just said, we can see you. We see many screen recordings on different social media platforms that have a comment, just like what you said yesterday. Everybody's going to have a comment, and we don't have to follow you. We see it. So I mean, if I'm not enabling your delusion, I don't hate you. I don't hate you because I don't enable your delusion.
But once you make a bad comment and continue making bad comments after bad comments after comments, then what do that become?
So can you, I'm being real, can you give me an example of a bad comment? What is an example of a bad comment? Because you also said you don't read the comments. So how would you know what people comment?
No. Kenny Lee, what did I say my problem was? Mm-hmm. Reading comments. So I was reading comments. But
you know what, Miss Nettles? You know what, Miss Nettles? But you know what? You gonna read the comments, but you have to just ignore them. Because think about this, Miss Nettles. Everybody that goes live and talk about you will spend the rest of your life trying to apply, to all these folks. They gonna let them, Miss Nettles, let them talk, girl. Right. Just let them talk. Because let me tell you something. It's people on this live right now can't stand Kennedy, don't like me, but you know what? They on here, they watching.
And
Okay,
that's the
so
same way I
just let
feel.
them
You gonna
keep
watch.
watching. They gonna do that. You can't make everybody happy. You
They
just
gonna
can't.
watch. They're gonna do that. Most
And
definitely.
then that's what I'm saying. In the middle of that, don't disrespect your main audience in that whole whatever. You may read the
But
comments
you
and say
tell the
something.
audience,
It
you
be
tell
black
the
men in your
audience,
comments commenting
if you
you
tell
more than
some of the
anybody. Be
audience stop
honest.
disrespecting me.
Nobody's gonna not everybody's gonna respect you, baby. That's just real life, social media or
Okay, and
not.
I'm not gonna respect everybody either.
Okay, and that's fine. But at the same time, you have to understand when you're on this platform and you make comments like you made yesterday, you're going to have to eat that. You're going to have to eat your
And
words.
I'm eating it. I'm eating it.
Fool,
Like,
lick the plate
and
clean.
I'm
You're going to have to
fine.
eat it. So
Hold up,
don't
now,
get
don't be
upset.
disrespectful.
Don't get upset
Hold up.
about that.
No, what I'm
Hold
just
up.
saying about
Take
this person
accountability.
down here, everybody else is being respectful. They got a humbleness in their voice and talking to me. But this other person down here just talking to me like, it is
She
what it
wasn't being
is, and I'm not gonna
disrespectful.
let nobody talk to me any other kind of way. So I mean, if you can tone your voice down a little bit like I'm toned down to you, then we can have a better conversation.
Joe, please.
Okay, well, all right,
Wasn't being
then
Comment
without
that
asking you no
disrespectful.
more
Okay, I
questions, my
dropped
question
her
won't be on
because
for
see
you.
what we're not going. Let me tell y'all something. I just said everybody is entitled to their own opinion. We can agree to disagree. I cannot have y'all on here being disrespectful to
And
each
have I
other.
been nice?
You have, Miss Natters.
Okay.
You have been nice. And but everybody, but like I told you, Miss Natters, everybody is not gonna like you. You can't make
I don't
everybody.
want them to like
And I
me.
like that girl.
But you
She cool.
don't disrespect me and think I'm just gonna take your disrespectfulness. I understand you don't like me, but these other people, like one lady down at the bottom, she said I don't watch your stuff and all that other stuff, but she was real respectable how she was talking to me. And I like that. Talk to me with sense, and I'm gonna talk to you with sense back. Okay.
I understand that you on here and you
Thank
being
you.
judged by a lot of people, and I
And a
understand.
lot of people understand that, ma'am. And thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I promise you from the bottom of my heart.
Y'all share the live and like. Y'all share the live and like.
So let me ask you this, Miss Natters. Tell us some good stuff. What's next for Miss Natters? Because I mean, you got to get through this, and you'll get through this. But tell us what's going on with Miss Natters.
Well, Miss Netta is still trying to stay booked and busy, but I'm trying now to get myself together so I can make my wishes come true. And one of my wishes is getting my own reality TV show that I'm going to work on myself. I tried that once before, and it was, a lot of things was promised to me, and it didn't, nothing happened. So I'm gonna try to do all that myself. I got bookings and stuff lined up. Me and Charles was never a club event person. We're not gonna do too many clubs and stuff like that, especially with all this stuff right here going on. And I'm just gonna stick around and do some promo and try to work on my reality TV show. And I got in touch with the people about my Netta's tea supposed to come out, so hopefully I can get that picked back up. And it don't matter. And the people gonna like me or they gonna hate me, and I don't care. But just like I said, I know I got 700 plus K followers.
Miss Natters, I want to ask you this because a lot of people have been saying this. Can you just clear this up? Is you and Charles really married?
Why do I got to keep explaining that? We are very married. We got marriage life and everything that everybody done posted all on social media, but that don't phase us anymore about being married. We not living no fake life. That hasn't been asked to me for a
Well,
long
because
time.
a lot of people, they know you do a lot of skits and with the wedding and stuff. We didn't really know if it, you know what I mean. So
It doesn't matter. I don't care what people think about our relationship of being married or we a real couple or we sleep together. We don't have to prove none of that to the world. But thank you for asking the question. But well, of course, yes, we are married. And
So,
yeah.
so Miss Natters, being that I know you apologize to look, and I see Gabe in my request box and all these people. Are you done with beefing with all of these people who you were into it with?
Well, of course I am. I gotta focus. I gotta focus more on myself. I don't got time for all that drama. Like I said, I showed y'all from the beginning when I first came out, when it hit me so hard for months and months and months. I just sat quiet and I didn't say this and I didn't say that. And then when I did speak, then that's when the problem came. So it is what it is. The people don't like me, they gonna love me or whatever the fact may be. But I got my husband to bring us something to eat. I'm finna get up off this live.
Are you cordial with Gabe? I'm not trying to start none. I'm just asking a question.
You said what?
Are you and Gabe cordial with one another?
Me and Gabe don't even know each other.
Okay.
Whoa, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up, Miss Netta. You mean to tell me that you and Gabe been in tour with each other and y'all don't know each other?
Gabe don't know me at all. What Gabe know about me is what he done looked up on social. Gabe don't know me or my husband. We never seen Gabe a day in our life, and Gabe never seen us. Whatever problem Gabe got with me, I don't know. That's just like the other people. That problem came when I first came out, which is fine. I don't care. You know, he don't know me. He don't know my husband or none of that stuff. But no, I never met Gabe.
So, well, let me ask you this, Miss Nettis. How did the beef even get started?
Y'all gotta ask Gabe that I don't know. I didn't never know Gabe.
I love Gabe, and
that's fine.
From just speaking to Miss Netta now, just listen. I'm gonna be watching you. I'm gonna start looking at you.
Thank you.
The way the beef started is when Gabe, all he did, made a video on his platform and said he liked Charles. He want Charles or something to that nature. And then from that point,
but I never responded
in a joking way, he did.
I didn't respond to it.
That's when you started making backlash.
No. I didn't respond to Gabe or LaQuanda for like almost a month.
Wow.
They was just on social media. Because a lot of people keep trying to say I started all the beef. I didn't start none of that beef. I got on here and I was doing what I was doing from Jump Street. They got on here making fun of me, calling me all kinds of names and all this, and I took that for months.
That's not true.
Okay,
I'm sorry, and I'm not being disrespectful.
Okay,
I'm trying to keep my voice low.
Okay.
And I just be able to take the constructive criticism and hear from other people.
Who started it?
Huh?
Who started it?
When Gabe made that first video.
But I just sit and said I didn't start it. You said that was not true.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying. Don't try to change my words.
No.
When Gabe made the video about he saying he liked Charles and wanted Charles, you came back with backlash on your video, and you were harsh when you came back with it. And then that started it. He went in after that. No. It got hard. It got worse and worse.
Ma'am, Gabe and LaQuanda is friends. They've been friends for a long time.
They are. They didn't start the beef together. At first, you and LaQuanda was collaborating. That's how it all got started.
Well, hold on. I thought that Miss Nettis and LaQuanda never worked together or wasn't going to work together. I'm confused.
Yes.
When he started doing, I think LaQuanda started, LaQuanda really started at first when he was saying about Charles, your lunch is ready, whatever. And then Netta came in with her face made up like LaQuanda does hers.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so y'all were going back and forth, I guess. Okay.
And at first it was, I guess it was funny. Nobody really
but he took it to a different level, because if you see after that, me and him had a conversation on the phone. On the live. And we was talking, and he was like, when we gonna work together? And I told him, well, right now, I'm not interested in trying to work with nobody right now. It's all about Miss Netta and Charles. I said, but I'm never saying we're not gonna work in the future. And so that's when all the beef became. Like, I didn't want to work with him.
So, Miss Nettis, let me ask you this. Now that all of that is
okay, can we kind of wrap this up? Because I got to go, though. But for real.
Okay. Well, let me say this, Miss Nettis. We're going to let you go. What do you want to say to the fans going forward?
Turn it down.
Can you all mute your mics, please? What do you want to say to the fans going forward?
My fans?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I want to say to my fans is my fans, just like, okay, we had, I'm not going to make this long, but when my number was leaked out on social media and all that stuff, all of the people that was calling my phone was my fans, my icons, I call them. They was calling me, telling me they love me, keep doing what you're doing, don't let nobody do this, don't let nobody do that, don't let nobody do that. My fans understand what I'm going through, because, you know, we all have different fan base. So I have my personal fans, and they have their personal fans, and you have your personal fans. Everybody have their personal fans. My fans understand me, and my fans know I love them, and my fans know whatever this stuff they got going on that they trying to make it seem like I don't like black women, especially the people that here in my hometown, no, that's not true at all. So I don't. The other people that dislike me, I ain't gonna say hate me, but dislike me and don't like my contents and stuff, then it's fine. Just stop watching my stuff. You know, just do that. You know, if don't support me in no type of way because you support me whether you like me or not. I asked them that. So if you following me, which you probably not because they just on there for other stuff, unfollow me and we all be happy.
Now,
Yeah.
every invitation for conversation don't have to be accepted.
Okay.
Don't let other people in their comments and hate and dislike for you on your bag, because at the end of the day, we all adults, and I feel as though, as well as people taunt and make fun and poke at you and your husband, I feel as though however way you choose to respond should be looked, maybe learn more about emotional intelligence. Kind of like,
But thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for y'all. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to cut nobody out, but I gotta go.
No, you're
Thank
fine.
you,
Well,
Miss
Miss Nettles, I want to thank you so much, Miss Nettles, for just taking out your busy schedule, coming over to speak with us, and you're always welcome over on this channel. Okay, thank you again so much.
Thank you so
on the
much.
positive and not the negative.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all
You have a great day,
blessed
Miss Nettles. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. So that was Miss Nettles.
Now,
y'all.
Kenny,
I'm so
can we
glad-
get Gabe up in here?
Hold on. I do want to thank Miss Netta so much for coming, you all. And certainly this is a conversation we're going to continue to just having open conversations. Even if it's not about Miss Netta's, we're going to continue to do conversations over here on this live. Make sure y'all go follow me on YouTube. That's Kenny Lee on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. That's Kenny Lee TV on Instagram. Make sure y'all also go follow one of my new artists. I'm no longer managing nobody but one person. That's Parachute James. Make sure y'all go and follow Parachute James on YouTube, and that's with the Z. Also on Instagram, that's Parachute James with the Z. Y'all check out his new song. It's called Move Different. It is a song you all do not want to miss. So